Welcome to episode 15 of PVTV. On this episode,
we do a bill review.
Bill review. Bill review is where we look at somebody's bill before and after they've had a solar system to see what effect it's had on the solar. In this episode, we meet Gus, who's a lovely guy and was completely ripped off by the power companies. It's quite an interesting story. And obviously we see what his bill is like after solar as well. So you were spending, it was $1,800 for a quarter, your bills were before the solar. Is that right?
No, that was for 2 months.
2 months.
Not
So
even a
$1,800 in 2 months. $900 a month. What were you doing? Were you growing marijuana or something? He's not denying.
There was only 2 people there, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. Do you know why it was so much? So just before we go any further, Gus isn't growing marijuana.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Well, because they've had several increases, which I picked up.
Sure. And they didn't tell you about those increases, is that?
And they didn't tell me about it.
Bastards.
There's no mail. They should have rang me up if they can't mail me. Unfortunately, at Port Wellspool, at that address, there is no. I'm getting all the bills sent here.
Yeah.
So they never notified me about the 2 increases, and they were massive. They weren't little increases. They gave me 52% off. Then they put me on another another increase and another increase.
So they gave you a discount to entice you in.
To entice me in, to get me in.
Then they got you.
And then that's it.
So what Gus is talking about here is
pretty much power companies increasing your rates in the background without you knowing, and then suddenly your bill comes and you're wondering why it's so high.
So they attract you with lower rates and then raise the prices once you're signed up to the new power company.
This is where they kept increasing it. You got off-peak and peak. And that went from 36 to 56 per kilowatt hour. It's enormous.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's robbery.
It's absolutely.
That's insane.
There's another one. See there, the difference there, it was 32
And went to
per
56.
kilowatt. That's already, and it went to 56.
What Gus is talking about here is the power company increasing his electricity rates from 32 cents to
Around 56 cents.
per kilowatt without notifying him.
This is the biggest problem. How did they notify me about these massive increases, which they did some 3 months after I've changed over to them, getting a better deal, getting 42% off as they promised me, then I could have challenged it. I could have said, no, I'm not accepting that. I'm going to look around for somebody else that does give me.
But they charged you and then they told you. They raised your prices,
That's right.
charged you,
And
and
now
then they told you.
They've handed it to a debt collector because I didn't pay it straight away. Well, I haven't got, that's a month's pension, especially before Christmas. I can't pay
$2,000 almost for 2 months of electricity.
Right.
Who's got that?
And that's just 2 months.
That's just 2 people in the house.
They've gone back and charged the other, you know how they got a thing that if you pay it on time, you get it for that price. If you don't pay it, so they added another $300 on top of the $400.
It was like a fine.
Because I didn't pay it on time. Then I got the second bill and they're the same with that, so it's now $1,800.
Jeez.
So that would have been the original price of your day, which is more than the company I left to come to them in the first place to get the 42% off.
What Gus is basically saying here is because the power companies charge you monthly and quarterly, you don't actually realise there's been an adjustment on the bill or a raise on the bill until 3-4 months down the track, and by then it's potentially too late and you already got an $1,800 bill as Gus did.
It's not just a little bit, it's a hell of a lot. And when you're on a pension and you're only getting $800 a fortnight, how the hell are you going to pay these sort of bills? Just one bill takes a third off your fortnightly pension. Just one bill. Then you've got all your other costs, your food and your and everything else.
For sure, Gus. And I mean, I can't relate to being on the pension, but I imagine families and things like that are experiencing.
Well, families even worse because if you've got kids and everything else, they turn the heater on, they run around, they leave the lights on, they leave the door
open. You've got no chance.
You've got 10 times as much washing to do. I only need to wash once a week. You know, I've got enough clothes to change every day. And you know, it of course, if you've got a family, how are they going to? I know they've got a bigger income, they're probably working harder, but they're getting bills of $400 a month. It's $100 a week.
It's madness.
You know, and that there was only 2 people there. I'd hate to say if I had a family of 6. I know people down the road.
It's crazy. So $900 a month to $35 a month.
Yeah, that's right.
It's pretty good. Gus now explains to us that his electricity bills before solar were $900 a month and they're now at $30 $35 a month after the solar's been installed.
This is the bill from Tango. That's that property, although it's addressed here.
Yeah.
The physical address where the electricity is, they haven't even put that on there. Tango.
That one's $60.
The first bill was $35.
Yeah.
And the second one was
$70, is it?
another 35.
So
now
35.
that's 2 months.
Oh, 2 months.
That's 2 months.
$70 for 2 months.
72. Now I do have to pay because we borrowed the money for the solar panels. So I'll pay $100 a month, $99 a month for that.
Yeah.
But if you add the $35 per month,
still
for
much
that,
better off.
and that fluctuates a bit with the time.
Yeah.
It's going to be under $200 a month,
Yeah.
which is nowhere near
what it
what
was.
So obviously, solar is, and I like to promote people to solar panels.
We now look into the fact that when you buy a solar system, that if you don't pay cash for it, you still have the ongoing payment plan or rental plan that you have for your solar system. And now Gus is comparing renting and the finance.
The cost of the renting the solar system or the finance of the solar system compared to the electricity bills. And the results he's coming out are still way to even if you have to get the solar system on finance.
Do you have any advice for people maybe out there looking to get solar? Or
There's a lot of people, and you know, unfortunately, a lot of people are busy in their daily lives, and they used to getting their bills, and they're creeping it. It's a sneaky way. They keep on, you know, like they never told me, they keep on jacking the price up.
Yeah.
And you probably think, oh yeah, the bill's a bit more this month. Oh, it was cold, I might have had a heater on, I might have done something, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
They should nip it in the butt straight away.
Absolutely.
They should investigate it and straight away move to solar.
So be
It's
careful
not gonna,
if they're putting your prices up without telling you.
That's right.
Creeping on you slowly, so the price is going up without you even noticing.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes you a month to get the bill, and some people it might take 3 months. They're on a 3 monthly account, so by the time they get that 3 monthly bill, they've already missed 3 months.
Yeah.
And it becomes enormous, and then you get a bill like you know,
like $1,800.
$1,800 against $35.
Yeah,
you know?
35 much better.
I mean,
be aware when you're getting your electricity bills each month or each quarter, and keep your previous bill so that you can compare if the electricity provider is actually raising your electricity rates slowly over time.
So it's not just, you might think your usage is just increased, but a lot of the times it's not. It's that your rate has actually gone up without you knowing.
so
what's the biggest lesson you've learned in all this, Gus?
the best lesson I've learned is everybody that's paying more than probably $100 a month should get solar panels, because it's worth it. You know, I'm now paying, although I'm borrowing the money, but eventually I own it. But now I'm paying $35 against $400, and it will go up in the winter when I've got more usage because I haven't got a battery at the other place, and in the summer it'll probably go up a bit too because I have the aircon on. But I can still afford a bit extra, you know. But it's not going to be massive. It's still well under half of what I paid before.
Yeah.
Now, we're not talking about a couple of dollars here. We're talking about more than several $1,000s per year saving on having solar panels.
Here, Gus starts to basically rave about our company, Sky Energy. So, this insert brag here.
I reckon Alan was great. You know, he went the extra. He didn't have to. He went the extra mile here. Because I'm an old bloke, I'm not much good on the computer. I was alright holding a machine gun, but I'm no good on the computer. You know, many years ago. So there we are. So he helped me a lot. He's given me advice. He was the one that put me on this company. He had a look at all my bills, the ones here and the other one, and he said, "You're paying too much." And this company at that time was the best. And I'm keeping an eye on it now, on their thing, and of course you can see the big difference.
Making sure they don't do the same thing as...
No, they don't do the same thing because unfortunately they, like the electricity companies, which are now privatised, they just got a licence to extort money out of people, and they don't have to justify it. They just say, "Oh well, things go up." I mean, people are used to things going up, but not to
that much. Again, what Gus is saying here is shop around and stay on top of your electricity bills.
The solar companies, I find that Sky Energy really look after me, and they spend the time talking to me. Look, I've got to put my hearing aid. I'm an old bloke. I'm a bit slow. I'm not as fast as I used to be, and I don't always hear. Well, sometimes I've got to repeat myself. And
sometimes that's a good thing, like when I hang out with Ross.
You know, so, but I find Sky Energy really look after me. They've done a great job down there.
Appreciate it.
It was done. The important part is nowadays, when a company tells you something, they should do it. And if they can't do it, they should let you know.
Seems like a pretty simple thing, doesn't it?
I don't have that with a lot of companies. They're not following up. Their people are not dedicated enough in their business to to follow up and say, look, we can't come, or we come a bit later. And that's what Alan did. I give him 10 marks for that.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with everyone out there?
I certainly like to say this. If anybody listening to this, certainly give me a call, and I can give you the number from the right people in Sky Energy. And they, there's a lot of companies about, but I think they look after me very well. I'm very happy with Sky Energy and the treatment I got from them, and they really cared about me for the first time, and that's hard to find nowadays. I found a company that really worried about me being an old bloke and freezing in the winter. So I've got the solar panels. I'm very happy with that.
Awesome. Yeah. Gus, it's been a pleasure, mate.
Good on you.
And wow, what a story. What a story. Thanks for watching episode 15 of PVTV. As you can see, Gus's bills dropped astronomically from before he had solar to after he had solar, not only because the solar system was eating into his bills, but also because he shopped around and found a cheaper supplier for his electricity. The whole solution dropped his bills from about $900 a month to about
$35.
About $30 a month, which is awesome. And it's indicative of, with solar, that it's not just about sticking a solar system on your roof. It's about shopping around, making sure you're getting good rates, making sure you're getting the right system for your needs, a battery if you require one, and that all together will make sure that you are limiting and getting rid of your electricity bills.